What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing tonight's game between the Chicago Bulls and Boston Celtics. And of course, if you watch any video like this in the past, you know that this is my Bulls report. Now, the Bulls are coming off a win in their last outing, so they basically was looking for a way to build upon that against a team who arguably has been the best in the conference since the beginning of the season. And the Boston Celtics didn't have Marcus Smart, but they did, of course, have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, Robert Williams, who was on minutes restriction, but was able to play, Malcolm Brogdon, and also Derek White. So they did have their roster was seemingly whole besides the absence of Marcus Smart. Now, the Bulls, Alex Caruso was available to play tonight after, being injured and unable to play the last few games. So the usual suspects for the Bulls was Ayo Dosunmu, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, and Nikola Vucevic. Now, the game did start with DeMar DeRozan getting the first bucket of the game, and it was an and one, which was a good way to start the game. You get one of their players in foul trouble, and you just get DeMar DeRozan going early, get into his spots. But you seen the Celtics start to get points in the paint. Ayo Dosunmu, who was aggressive tonight, did get to the rim. But one player that was a problem, and we all knew that was going to be Jason Tatum. His three ball was on from the onset of the game. You seen the Celtics get a lead early, but you seen Zach LaVine picking up where he left off and, make threes and be aggressive early. You seen Jason Tatum come out with 12 points in the first quarter. Also, the Celtics kept getting points in the paint, whether it was them driving, whether it was them Horford to Williams or Grant Williams, Robert Williams. You just seen them getting into the paint. Jaylen Brown broke the defense down on the perimeter a few times to get to the rim. It was a lot of that going on early. Alex Caruso did come in and give the Bulls some good production off the bench with a three. You seen DeMar DeRozan still pick up his offense and good bench minutes from the Bulls, whether it was Andre Drummond, whether it was Dragic, Kobe White. You seen good minutes from the bench, but the Bulls were ultimately down after one by three, which was 28-25. DeMar DeRozan, again, he picked up where he left off in the first and scored the first bucket in the second, but the Celtics threes were a problem, whether it was Jason Tatum, whether it was Al Horford, guys hitting threes. You seen the Bulls did tie the game after good minutes by Andre Drummond, getting rebounds and also getting to the rim on the passes, cutting and slashing. You seen the Bulls tie the game at 33. Patrick Williams' three ball was looking good tonight, but again, guys like Grant Williams were affecting the game in the second quarter. The Bulls get the lead at 43-42 at some point in the second quarter. Now, you've seen more threes from Alex Caruso, who sometimes doesn't even look for his shot. So tonight surprised me when he was letting the ball fly from three. Not letting it fly, so to speak, but in the sense of the three ball did look good when it was leaving Alex Caruso's hand. The Celtics ultimately went on a 15-5 run. The Bulls offense looked lax at moments. And it was 50 to 59. Now, Vucevic starts the third with a bucket. You see Vucevic hit a three. Then Zach LaVine scored. Then DeRozan gets to his spot. The Bulls start the third with a 7-0 run. Now, this is where I said to myself, I heard one of the announcers of the Celtics game, because it was a Celtics broadcast I was watching this evening. One of them said the Bulls just don't know how to go away. And at that moment, I said to myself, if the Bulls figure out a way to put together at least a 12-0 run, they have a good chance to win this basketball game. You seen Grant Williams get into the paint. Now Tatum continues to stay hot, and the Celtics themselves go on a 10-0 run. Tatum started taking over in the third quarter. He was hitting everything that he wanted, whether it was his back down, his turnaround, his three, everything Jason Tatum wanted, he was getting. And then ultimately DeMar DeRozan got injured. The wind and the sails of the Bulls basically left when DeMar DeRozan went down. The Bulls were down 11 after three, and you basically seen a team that was dejected at that point. A lot of threes, a lot of missed opportunities, a lot of looking around for answers, just a team that was searching. But yet and still, you still have Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic. And thank God for Zach LaVine, because I don't know when it turned on for him, but in the fourth quarter, it was his time. His three ball started to fall. He started finding teammates, and his offense came around. I believe the Bulls got as far down as 3 in the fourth, but it wasn't enough. The Boston Celtics had more as far as the mixture of Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and the others, and they ultimately pulled away from the Chicago Bulls late in the game, and the Bulls ended up falling to the Boston Celtics 107-99. The Bulls are now 19-22 on their season, and honestly, if you ask me about tonight's game, it was a game where I know for a fact, if DeMar DeRozan would have been able to play the rest of tonight's matchup, they would have won the game. I know for a fact the Bulls had what they needed in this matchup. They always match up well against the Boston Celtics. They always match up well. The Chicago Bulls, I felt like Billy Donovan had the game plan. The players had an opportunity to execute. They fell short due to the fact that they didn't have their closer to help them get over the hump late in tonight's matchup. Now I'm going to give off, of course, the box scores in tonight's matchup. And Patrick Williams did go 3 of 5 from 3. He did have 10 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. You've seen DeMar DeRozan in his 23 minutes have 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic, who played 34 minutes, went 9 of 15 from the field, another double-double, went 3 of 6 from 3, 13 rebounds, 21 points, 1 assist. Zach LaVine, who almost played every minute in tonight's game, played 42 minutes, went 10 of 24 from the field. He had to shoot more due to DeRozan going out with his injury, went 4 of 13 from 3, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 27 points. And you see Ayo Dosunmu with 6 points. He didn't have a rebound, but he did have 1 assist in his 28 minutes. Bench production, Alex Caruso had 6. Kobe White had 4. You seen Goran Dragic with 2. Andre Drummond with 6. And Derrick Jones Jr. with 4. No Dalen Terry tonight. And no Javonte Green, of course. He's still dealing with an injury himself. As far as on the Celtics, the high man for the game was Jason Tatum. He had 32, 8, and 7. And I'll give you Jaylen Brown. He went 0 of 8 from 3, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. They also got bench production from Malcolm Brogdon with 11 and Grant Williams with 20. Now, like I said, the Bulls could have won tonight's matchup, but they fell short. I still feel good about what I saw in tonight's game. I'm not hanging my hat on the loss too much because they get a chance to bounce right back against another Eastern Conference opponent who I feel like they can beat, and that is Wednesday against the Washington Wizards in Washington. So we'll see what the news comes out about DeMar DeRozan's injury as far as if there is an MRI needed or whether or not it's going to be something that they keep him out the next game for. But I'll keep my ears and eyes tuned into any news that pops up about that. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you're just a fan that tunes into this channel and you found this video, thank you for watching. Bulls fans, Boston Celtics fans, if you're just an NBA fan, it's greatly appreciated when you guys tune into the channel. I'd like to thank you again. This is the beginning of the new year, so I like to greatly appreciate and say my thank yous to anybody and everybody who watches this channel. The subscribers are building, so I just want to say thank you. I can't thank you enough. I do this because I enjoy the game of basketball, but I also enjoy anybody and everybody that tunes in to me and listen to these videos and watch these videos. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I catch you guys on the next video.